What's his name? Jake Friedman.
Just let me know when you're ready.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Alright.
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going?
Come on
Nice
in.
to meet you, Jake Friedman.
Jake,
Mr. Roberts.
nice to meet you. Yeah.
How's it going? You mind if I shut this?
Absolutely.
Alright, thank you. Mind if I take a seat as well?
Please do.
Alright. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
First I want to say thank you for taking the time out of your day to meet with me. Here's my business card. It has all my information on there.
Alright, thank you.
If you don't, how was your weekend?
Great. Awesome. Thank you.
You have a good Easter, Passover? Well,
Yeah. I ended up, I was kind of alone for the weekend. I didn't get to go see some family, but it was good otherwise. I got to.
No Easter egg hunts, nothing like
No,
that?
none of that.
Alright, sounds good. Well, if you don't mind, can I tell you a little bit about myself and my company?
Yeah.
Alright, well, once again, my name is Jake Friedman. I graduated from UCF 2 years ago with a degree in marketing. I interned for Levi's for 2 years until I graduated, and once I graduated, I became a full-time employee with Levi's in their sales department. For the company, we were founded in San Francisco in 1853. We focus mainly on durability and style for everybody. And basically, I came to you today to discuss the opportunity. We have a product which is an executive style denim sales jacket, or just a denim jacket for women, which we believe can increase your sales revenue by 5% over 1 year.
Okay.
Does that sound something that interests you?
Yeah.
Okay, before I move on and go into detail, are you the main decision maker?
I am, yes.
Alright, good to know. Well, if you don't mind, can I ask you a couple questions about your company?
Yeah, please feel free.
Alright. Have you ever sold Levi's merchandise before?
Yes.
What types?
We usually carry jeans, and I think we've kind of had some other jackets and things like that, but mostly jeans.
Alright. I know that we've been in recession for a while. I was just wondering if that had any effect on your sales or anything like that.
Yeah, it has. Our sales have gone down a little bit, but we've been able to kind of keep our head above water. So it hasn't been so bad.
What ways have you been able to keep afloat, basically?
Well, I'm a very trusting person,
Mm-hmm.
and I really like to keep my employees around, and I usually work by myself. Like, I'm at the store every day, so I only have a couple employees, and it's usually so with a small workforce.
Yeah.
I've been able to keep costs down, but keeping merchandise has been difficult. I can't have as much, only because we're a small store, and obviously in the recession it's been hard to keep a bunch.
Understandable.
So it's been good though.
That's good. Do you have any questions or concerns for me?
No.
So, would you be interested in purchasing the denim jackets, which we believe, we've done plenty of research, that it would increase your sales revenue over a year's course?
Okay.
Would you like any information about that, or?
Yeah, I'd like to hear a little bit more about it. Pricing and things like that.
Well, prices right here. The original price is $40. The minimum purchase orders 40 jackets.
Okay.
But if you purchase over 100 jackets, it goes down to $36 per jacket.
All right.
The suggested retail price is $59.95. But
Okay.
right now, since you don't have a lot of inventory, we can do a minimum order of 40 jackets for $40 a piece. Or if you think the jackets will sell pretty well, then we could do over 100 jackets, and that would only be $36 per jacket.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm very trustworthy, and I want to know. I had kind of not a great relationship with my past Levi's sales representative. So, what are you really going to do for me? Are you going to be here for me if I really need help, or if something goes wrong with the product? Do I not like it? What's going to happen?
Well, basically how Levi's goes about sales. If you don't like the product, you get a full refund, or if you want, since you already have other Levi's products in your store, we can actually give you store credit, and you can purchase other Levi's products such as jeans or whatever else you would like.
Okay.
So yeah, we could do that for you. As for me, I'm sorry for the previous salesperson that you dealt with, but I'm here for you 100%. Whatever you need, I'm always on call.
Okay.
And I'm here to service you in any way possible and make everything smooth.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I'm still kind of just nervous about this whole thing, and I saw, you know, I have a friend that's a manager at a Target store on Redbud Lake Road.
Yeah.
And I heard, you know, I've actually heard about you, and he said that he, you know, had met with you, and so I kind of want to know, what are you going to do anything different? Like, are you going to give me any better deals than what you would give Target or anything else like that?
Well, all the deals are the same. What we are doing with you, this specific jacket is only for smaller retailers.
Okay.
Such as yourself, but for Target, since it's a huge corporation, I was actually talking to him about different products.
Okay.
So everything's going to be okay with that.
Before I really make any real purchase decisions, do you have any, you know, anything from any other kind of small retailers or anything else like that that I, you know, could look at, any testimonials or anything?
Yeah, I have one testimonial right here. Okay. Basically, it was a store that actually was doing very well in sales, even though we were in a recession. It took them some convincing because they already had a good sales revenue,
right.
But they actually purchased with us, and they actually increased their sales by 5% in the first 6 months.
Okay.
So that's a pretty big increase in 6 months.
Okay. All right. Can you just real quick just go over the prices again for me real quick?
Oh yeah, sure. All right. Well, if you want to do a minimum order of 40 jackets, it comes out to $40 per.
Okay.
And if you want to do an order of over 100 jackets, it brings down the price down $4.
Okay.
So it's $36 per jacket.
All right.
So even though you don't have a lot of inventory, this would be a better deal for you price-wise, even though it would be more in the long run.
Mm-hmm.
But the amount of revenue that I think you'll be able to sell plenty of jackets. So I think 40 is too small for you, and I think 100 or more is just perfect.
Okay. All right. Well, I really like you. I feel like a good vibe from you. I'm starting to trust you. Unfortunately, right now we're still coming up. I think I'd kind of like to go for a little bit lesser order, probably around 50 jackets.
All right, we could do that.
Is there, you know, when would I receive them? You know, how do I pay you for them? What's the deal with that?
Well, it takes 2 weeks to get an order in. We'll ship it in, and then you pay the first half of the bill once you receive the order.
Okay.
And then 3 weeks later, after you receive the order, you pay the second half of the bill.
Okay.
And by any time, like if you're not happy with the sales for the jackets, or you just don't like the product anymore, we can give you a full refund for each jacket, or we could give you, once again, store credit for those jackets.
Okay. All right. Well, that's great then. So I would like to place an order. Just 50 jackets for right now.
All right. Sounds great.
So do I need to sign anything, or?
Yeah, I'm just a commitment right here for a signature and a date, please.
Okay. Absolutely. All right, great. All right, thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much,
appreciate it.
and thank you for giving me the time for me today.
I will. Thank you. Have a good one.